If there's one thing that nearly a half a century of life and leadership have taught me, it is that great leaders are great learners. Hello, I'm Mark Rutland. I'm the Executive Director of the National Institute of Christian Leadership, and I'd like to talk to you about a wonderful new opportunity for you and your staff. For years now, I've been teaching the NICL to hundreds and hundreds of people from all over the world. Candidates from Australia and Israel, Albania, and even the Sultanate of Brunei, and all over the United States. And I've been very proud of the product that we've produced and of the graduates that we have seen go on to greater and greater levels of leadership. But through these years, I kept feeling there was something, an opportunity that we were missing. And that was the ability for pastors and their entire staff to come together, or at least a large part of their staff. By the time a pastor would pay his own tuition and registration, and then to add 3, 4, 5 others, it could be quite an expensive operation. So the Ministry Today magazine, who co-sponsors the NICL, we have agreed for a whole new pricing structure that is going to be absolutely incredible to you, for you and your spouse, and 4 members of your staff to come for one price. I believe that this will be a great opportunity. Imagine if you could take 4 executive staff retreats a year, and I would come and do the teaching at all 4 of those for one tuition rate. There are some fringe benefits of the NICL that you need to be aware of. We have multiple universities now that are giving up to a year of graduate credit in their master's degree program for completing the NICL. So if you and your spouse and any of those 4 staff members should complete all 4, they would all be eligible for a year of graduate credit. Now, if you want to change the staff members that come, you're perfectly welcome to do that. So you and your spouse could come to all 4 of them, but maybe on the one on music and preaching, you want to bring your music director. On the one on organizational structure and staff engineering, you may want to bring your chief of staff, so you can switch them around. The only caveat is that if you want the graduate credit, the person must attend all 4 sessions. I believe this will be a great opportunity for you and your staff to share together, to learn together. And that way, nothing gets lost in the translation. So often we have pastors who come and they say, this has been a mind-blowing, life-changing, leadership-altering course. I wish my staff could have been here. This way, you can experience with your staff and process it with them what you find to be of interest and of use in the National Institute of Christian Leadership. I hope you'll join me for the 2017 cohort in one of 3 venues. I teach this in Dallas, Texas, in Orlando, Florida, and in Gainesville, Georgia. You can be at any of those. And if your schedule is such that you can't be at one of the sessions in one of those venues, you can change around. Do one in all 3 if you like. That's up to you. I hope that you'll join me. I want to share with you the benefits of a half a century of learning and leadership. 50 years in universities, as the director of a National Institute of Christian Leadership, as the president of an NGO, as the pastor of small churches and a megachurch. I've tried to learn from every step of the way. Some people will tell you they have 50 years of experience, but all they really have is 1 year, 50 times. I've tried to learn from every step, every terrible mistake I made, and everything that we were able to see succeed. And I want to share that with you and with your staff. God bless you. I'll see you at the NICL in 2017.